YouTube. YouTube. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back. We in the garage here. We in the garage today. A little chilly outside. A little chilly. What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing today? I got a little issue with this bad boy. With the stereo system. I need your help. That's right. I need your help this time. I went ahead and installed a stereo system in this thing. 1962 Chevy Impala. And believe it or not, it was my first time ever installing a stereo system. And believe it or not, once again, it actually worked. When I turned that key for the first time, crossed my fingers, it actually worked. But you know what? I didn't know what I was doing either, of course. But that's the beauty of YouTube. I learned how to do something from YouTube. Again, don't spend your time on here scrolling, not learning. Get something out of every video you look at, if possible. But that's just a testament to me learning how to do something once again. Sometimes I don't like paying for certain things that I think I can get done on my own. But at the same time, it's also a matter of waiting on people once again, like we discussed before. Sometimes you get tired of waiting on people. Sometimes you get tired of waiting on businesses. And either you make a move or you just continue to wait. That choice is up to you. So, we're looking at the 62 today. Got the interior done. Or excuse me. Got the interior partially done. As you can tell, I still need headliner and a couple little pieces on the interior done. But I actually have all the interior already done. I just need an interior guy to put it in for me. The system I have is, let me go ahead and squeeze in here. It's got a tight squeeze in this garage. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Ah. Got an Infinity 8-inch in the kick panels. They actually light up. Those are boat speakers. So they're actually waterproof too. But they have an LED ring on the outside. As you can probably see, this side as well. 8-inch Infinities. I had this console made. Found a guy online. He's actually, I believe, in Chicago. I don't recall his name at the moment here. But that was a pretty risky endeavor. I took sending my material and all the components out to Chicago. Almost got burned by an imposter impersonating this particular gentleman and his business. Almost lost it all. Material, stereo, parts, money, etc. But it ended up working out in the end. Gentleman I actually dealt with was very trustworthy. As you can see, the code of the digital gauges. That noise you're hearing is the fuel pump. We'll go ahead and kill that. Little sound deadening on the doors, rear quarters, where needed. Also on the floors, different type of sound deadening. But like I was saying, I wanted to give an attempt to trying to install this stereo system because this build has been quite expensive. Over the last 10 years or so, I've been building it. In the rear back here, I have a MTX amp. 700 watt jackhammer. I also have a Kicker Solar Barrack. 8-inch for the sub in the rear. I have a, what brand is that? I can't remember. Well, it's actually on. It's actually on there. DS18. DS18, I believe that's a 5.5 inch. Mid. DS18 tweeter, I believe 3 inch. Wanted to be different. Square speakers to go along with a couple other modifications I did on the custom emblems on the outside of the vehicle. But the problem is, sorry for the jerkiness, upon completion of the stereo system, to my surprise, everything worked. I could not believe that. Everything worked. However, I installed the entire stereo system prior to installing the carpet. So therefore, once everything worked, I had to remove the wiring from the stereo system. But I tried to outsmart myself, and I labeled all the wires. Labeled them all, A and B, A to B, 1 to 2, 3 to 4, etc. Got the carpet installed. Reconnected all the stereo equipment. To my surprise, some of the components didn't work. It's kind of mind-boggling. Didn't make any sense. I connected it the same way I disconnected it. Everything worked. kick panels, head unit. Let's go ahead and show you the actual head unit here. There's your head unit, Bluetooth, Boss Audio, 2 lighted push buttons there, or for the moonroof, as you can see. But again, head units worked. Kick panel, 8-inch speakers worked. Amp worked. Rear deck speakers worked. You know what didn't work? These 2 guys right here. Why? I do not know. These are Sound Ordnance from Crutchfield. 8-inch speakers, bass speakers with a built-in amp. They fit right underneath the seat. You have to make them fit, actually, but they're designed to go underneath the seat of any vehicle. So they weren't working. They power on, but no audio was coming out of them. And what's weird is the little bit of troubleshooting I was able to do. If I connect my cell phone with this mini jack, and then plug in these 2 RCA cables, into the bass box, I can get audio out of these 2 boxes directly from my phone. So there's nothing wrong with the bass boxes. There's nothing wrong with these things. I just don't understand why they don't work as part of the system any longer. Music comes out of all the speakers just fine. Just fine. But they will not come out of the under seat speakers. I double checked, triple checked all the wiring. Can't figure it out. So I'm hoping someone out there in the world can give me some pointers, or perhaps what they think the problem might be. Because again, I try to be very organized in everything I do. I try to be uniform. Try to make things pretty. But I can't figure out, for the life of me, why these 2 speakers are not playing audio from within the system as a whole. Let's go ahead and get out of here without falling. So remember, everyone, when you get frustrated at things that's out of your control, don't panic. Don't get impatient. Learn how to deal with it. Learn how to resolve the problem that you're faced with. Believe it or not, I was almost pushed to the point of trying to paint this car myself because I had started to grow impatient. I had this entire garage masked off. Paper from roof to the floor. Had all the materials already. I'm not a painter. But I for sure was going to paint this car if I had to. I don't do patterns on cars. But I for sure was going to make an attempt at doing patterns on this car. I watched video after video of how-tos on doing at-home paint jobs. And watching the professionals lay out patterns. I know it wouldn't have been perfect, but I would have been happy with it because I did it. But fortunately, in the end, a painter came through for me. Again, the answers that I found were on YouTube. A lot of answers to your problems are on YouTube. Someone somewhere has experienced the problem you're having, and more than likely it's on YouTube. So never give up on yourself. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your goals. You can always accomplish whatever it is that you start. You can always finish it. It will always get done. Always see it done. Always claim it as done. Don't get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. Your dreams can come true. My dream will come true. Never be afraid to ask for assistance. But don't beg for assistance. If you feel like you're getting blown off by someone you need assistance from, you don't beg that person for assistance. You ask them once, perhaps twice, and you move on. You find assistance elsewhere. If that's a continual pattern, then you make an attempt to get it done yourself. At least you can say you tried. At the very least, you tried. So being shameless here, I'm asking for assistance. If anyone knows what my problem could be regarding these two sound ordinance bass speakers not working as part of a system. Thank you for your time, everyone. Glad to have you part of my channel. If you don't mind, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. I love the comments. I try my best to respond to everyone. Remember, we don't keep it real. We keep it all the way peanut around here. That's what you come here for. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We keep it all the way peanut. Peace out.